Alright, YouTube. Here's the finished product of the cab after I put the paint color on it and cleared it, pulled the tape off. I finished it about 2 hours ago. I don't think it looks too bad. This is poor man's paint job, and like I tell people, I do what I want. I don't care what anybody says. Negative comments, I could care less. But the base color up here is Duplicolor. It's GM Gunmetal Gray, that Duplicolor touch-up paint that comes in a rattle can. This is Grabber Green engine enamel. Basically put 3 coats of each color on it. I wet sanded it with 600. Come back, I wiped it down 2 times with window cleaners, and Windex and paper towels. Then I went over it with a cotton cloth and rubbing alcohol. Then I went over it very well with a tack cloth. My son and I taped it up. My son helped me. I come out here, I put 1 light coat on, and then I put 3 heavy coats on it of Nason. It's 49600. It's spot clear, but I had 2 gallons of it, so I used some of it. The cabin doors have got 1.5 quarts on them. That's what you see here, just the cab, the roof, the back of the cab. And the back of the cab, actually, just the green part's only got 2 coats, because you're not really going to see that. I just did it for protection purposes. But all the rest of this is, I mean, 1.5 quarts, that's a lot of clear. There's 1.5 quarts, almost 2 quart, well, there's 2 quarts, there's 1/2 gallon on the bed and the front fenders, which is a lot of clear. But you know what? It turned out good. It laid down. I really ain't got no orange peel to speak of. So, you know, my thing with my channel is backyard built trucks. Basically, I build this stuff. You know, the engine, yeah, I didn't waste any money on. You know, it's all good stuff, the transmission and so on. But some of the other stuff I do to show that you don't have to spend a bunch of money to do something. I big blocked this truck. I didn't cut the firewall up. I didn't butcher the frame. I didn't do any of that crap that you see these other guys do. The core support was heavily modified and cut up to make a big-ass radiator fit, but that's about it. And that was the whole purpose. I didn't put a big block in it for huge power. I didn't put a big block in it. Well, oh, wow, you got a big block. I put the big block in it because I wanted to. Plain and simple. That's the whole thing is. I always wanted to do it, so I did it. Paint job. I've done it before on motorcycles where I used rattle can for a base color and then use a decent clear coat over the top of it. I've sprayed, I had a 4-door dually, Ford dually with flatbed. It was an 86. And I used that Duplicolor paint shop stuff from O'Reilly's. The lacquer colors. I used the dark mineral gray and the dark emerald green. Put it on. Put this same clear over it. 4 coats. That was like 6 years ago. The guy got the truck. Truck still looks like the day I painted it. I mean, it looks gorgeous. That paint job I made look nice because I was selling the truck. And we took it to bare metal. Everywhere the surface dressed bare metal. Jasco on it. Metal sealer, primer, and then painted it. But this just goes to show, you know, the clear was $30 a quart if you buy it by the quart from O'Reilly's. If you buy it by the gallon, you can go on eBay and buy a gallon of the 496 or 497 clear, Nason clear, and the activator for like 112 bucks, which is not bad because in town the clear is $112, $117, and then the activator is another $52. It's just a 4-to-1 mix. So, yeah, there's a couple dents up there I didn't fix. I pushed him out the best I could, and fuck it. I don't care. This truck's going to be a toy for the street and drag strip and fuck around with. That's all it's going to be. It's like the red one. Just something I can take out. Take my frustrations out, whatever I want to do. It's just something mine to play with. And keeps me from going nuts. Going sitting around the house all the time because of my MS. So, but yeah, I started on at 9:30 this morning. Me and my son. It was already spot primered in places. We wet sanded all that with 600. Put the base color on. Come back, taped it back, taped it, put the green on. let it set up for about an hour, come out, wet sanded all of it down with 600, then poured the clear to it. There you go. Tomorrow I'll start putting the body back on it, the bed, the fenders, and we're going to start putting this bitch together. Get the new carburetor on it. I got brand new 1050 Proform for it. So start running all the new fuel lines, because everything's going to have AN fittings in it instead of hose clamps and hose barbs and shit. So other than that, that's it. I'll put the nitrous kit, a plate kit on, and get all that plumbed up. But there you go. You know, I had probably $150, $160 in the whole paint job on the truck, and to me, looks pretty damn good. But there's an update. Later on, guys.